Damn, yeah, the different constellations.
Orion's belt.
Yeah, the Orion's belt and all that shit, man. Yeah. You better believe Esau prayed to those different things and worshiped them different things, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Some constellations got stories. Like Orion's belt got a story.
Yeah.
Sirius got
all kind of Greek mythology to it and shit, man.
Sun god.
Sun god. Well, that show, yeah, Sunday, when they worship. When these people actually go to church on Sunday, Esau have to deceive these people to actually worship the sun, man. Yeah. So when these people go to church, they actually go to worship the sun, man. You know, or the different religions. Islam is to worship what? The sun, the moon, the stars. That's why they got those symbols, man.
Yeah. It's a lot of their stuff is mixed up with a lot of Greek mythology.
And the shit and worship the different things in the heaven. That's why the Lord, when you go into Exodus, the 20th chapter, he says, thou shalt not make no, somebody get that real quick. Yeah, make no gods that's above or beneath, you know, the 20th chapter, yeah. But I'm gonna finish this, man.
Numbers you say?
Exodus 20.
Exodus, it says, stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Which Esau did profit off some of those things, pushing those different idols, man, worshiping those different gods. Because why he actually deceived the masses into worshiping that shit, man, and believing in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
He did it in
like that was a real deceit. That NASA shit when they say they landed on the moon, that was real deceitful. They actually deceived the shit out the masses with that, man. It was crafty as hell. Had the nigga walking on the, plant the flag on the motherfucking thing.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
They probably used real actors because they did have the full gear on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They probably used real Hollywood actors and real Hollywood plots. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if it was done in Hollywood.
It was.
Yeah, it was. It was like a photo shoot. It was an actual set.
Damn, that's the spirit y'all mentioned that, because I just seen something like 2-3 days ago, and they mentioned the green screen. Yeah. It was like, yeah, they had that green screen back then.
Yeah.
Because for the last like 2 weeks, I forgot me and which brother, man, we been talking about how all the old movies, they show you the technology that we got now.
Yeah.
The elites had that tech during that time.
Right.
They had that
and
shit.
they show you the left-hand side. They've been
saying?
dealing with the left-hand side for forever, man.
They had a set.
That's why, I just got his there from what thou has labored from our youth. So since his place was saying, like he said, they at least had that technology back then. Go ahead.
I was watching a video on CERN, and the guy on the video said that they had Siri, it's like a artificial intelligence. They had artificial intelligence in the 60s.
Yeah.
Artificial, like computers talking to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is Isaiah 19:2. This is precept Isaiah 47.
Yeah, that's the one I forgot.
It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor.
And you seeing that now, the different race wars, the Civil War, and all these different events popping up in America, man. Go ahead.
It says, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. And I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards.
And that's what Esau is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, they putting up Baphomet statues everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Using NASA and all this crap, man. That's Esau trying to, you know, get all the power we can off that left-hand side, man. Because it's straight up diminishing. When you read Job 18 and 5, he said he's going to put out the light of the wicked. The light represents the knowledge of those elites, man. Right. The light that he has on the left-hand side.
And he see it waning, you know? Just like Saul. You know, Saul did what, man? He went and sought that just to get counsel of what was going to happen, you know?
You know, I was.
But instead of Samuel talking to your ass, it's that lion spirit. 1 Kings, the 22nd chapter, man. You know, come and be a lion spirit in all the mouth of your prophets. So your prognosticators, your wizards, your charmers, man, they all gonna speak bullshit, man.
Yeah, even the guys when you watch the news and they be and they give you the forecast, that's witchcraft, man.
Weatherman.
That's witchcraft. Man, you can, they give you a 20 day forecast. You go to some of that shit, man. This gonna be the weather, and some of that shit be right. Some of that shit be right. Hey, Esau, that shit used to be accurate, but now Esau is losing his power. A lot of that shit, hey, growing up, that 7-day forecast was right, man. Now that shit, you be like, it be 70, that shit be 50. That show you Esau is losing his power on all levels, man. Yeah, exactly. You used to be able to plan your week off that shit.
And they tell you it's gonna be 60-something degrees, it be 80.
Yep. Yeah. But that show you the power. Esau's power is diminishing.
Yeah, why we standing up? Because the right hand is stronger, man.
Yep.
And we standing up, and the Lord bringing all your counsels to naught. But this brother said he had
This Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. It says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. You know, just going to the point that the brother brought out, man. Egyptian against Egyptian, man. All right, hey, you know, you got these nationalists against these what they call the basically who the ones that say they shouldn't be treated that way, I guess.
The regular Edomites.
The regular Edomites, right?
I mean, they all Edomites. They all regular Edomites, but I know what you're saying, brother.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, one of them nationalists, they slowed it down. One of them nationalists punched one of them Edomite bitches, boy. Lace, bam, punched that bitch right in the face, man. And you need to jump back and shit and went back in there.
Hey, and it's beautiful to see.
He punched her.
Because what was the start of our downfall, man? When we split as a kingdom.
Yep.
When Rehoboam and Jeroboam had that split, what happened? The northern kingdom went to Assyrian captivity, the southern kingdom went to Babylonian captivity. And what is that? That's the Assyrian Babylonian captivity. Where is that? Daniel's 2nd chapter. That's the head of gold. That's the time of the Gentiles. That's the first, you know what I'm saying? And after them was the Persians. Then it was the Greeks, the Romans, and now we here today.
Right now Israel is coming back, being rebuilt. And they tell you in Daniel, you mentioned Daniel's 2nd chapter, it says in
during the time of these 10 toes.
Yeah, during this time, this shall the kingdom of heaven be built.
Yep.
The kingdom of heaven is talking about these different camps. And brothers you see all across the world, man, teaching this truth.
Standing upon their feet.
Right,
man.
standing upon their feet. Ezekiel the 37th chapter. Okay? That's what you see, and you actually seeing, the Lord putting that breath back in us, man. You know?
Oh, no.
Get Daniel 2. Get Daniel 2nd chapter. You know? Because like they always said, man, this is what happened. The Lord putting that spirit of life. And brother can grab that Revelation 11 too.
Yep.
Spirit of life. I think it's the 13th. No, it might be 11:11. You got that?
Daniel 2.
Yeah. No, don't start at 1. Get straight to the point. Verse 43.
This is Daniel 2, verse 43.
See, you people don't know what you people small in the Bible. To the Yohana. You small in the Bible. These people don't know what the hell is going on, man. This place is just crumbling. Crumbling. People are dying. Babies getting shot up. Go to Chicago, a baby die every day in Chicago. God damn, man.
Hey, like I said, fuck, the movie was just in my head.
All kind of shit just happening.
Paid in full, I think. Niggas with camera, niggas die every day.
Yeah, you think a nigga have enough sense to be like, you know what, something is gonna happen.
Fear ye not, needy?
Man,
hey, that's why the scripture says, I believe it's Zephaniah 1, it might be Zechariah 1, but it says that the Lord's judgment cometh to pass every morning.
That's right.
You know? But man don't consider, paraphrasing.
He said, every morning the Lord bringeth his judgment to light.
Yep.
Yeah, and it says the unjust know no shame.
Yeah, the unjust know of no shame.
There it is.
Then brother, they say the man of wisdom shall see, it's all in that chapter, the man of wisdom shall see thy name.
It's back in Daniel 2 and 43. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of man.
The iron mixed with clay, the iron represents what? Part of that Roman Empire. So this is the Roman Empire all over again, but it's mixed with clay. The clay represents what? Debt. So what? You got strong countries like Germany. Germany is a strong country. And then you got weak countries like
Portugal,
like Greece,
Italy.
That's clay.
Spain.
That's the clay. And now you got Germany like, look, man, they shit. We finna focus on what we can do because we tired of fucking bailing y'all out.
Yeah, you got Germany, France, and you got all them other stronger countries. You know what I'm saying?
And then they get all their energy from Russia.
Go ahead.
It says, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of man.
Right.
It says, it's like,
Because it's men that's controlling it. Go ahead.
but they shall not cleave one to
Exactly,
another.
because it ain't gonna work, man.
Oh, damn, that's what you.
As you can see what's going on in the world of politics, as they say, man. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
It says, even as iron is not mixed with clay.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and in the days of these kings.
And in the days of these kings, we living in these days, man. In the days of these kings, go ahead.
Shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom?
Shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom? What did Yahweh Shai say, man? He said, hey, if they come to you and say, lo, the kingdom is there, lo, the kingdom is there. No, man. The kingdom of heaven is within you. It starts with this faith, this truth, this knowledge. Go ahead.
It says, which shall never be destroyed.
Which shall never be destroyed. Didn't Yahweh Shai say in Matthew the 6th chapter, that lay up your treasures in heaven, that no man can break through and steal, that that moth don't rust, roughly paraphrasing, man. You know, this is gonna last forever, man. This truth, this knowledge, this word, because this word translates to what? Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter says, wisdom bringeth to a kingdom, man. So this is the beginning of it.
Yeah, thrones and scepters.
Yahweh Shai said what? All those that are heavy laden, enter ye into my rest. Paul said those that are weary, come rest with us. Why? Because the rest is these scriptures, man.
That's right.
But is it a physical rest? No, because this rest is going to bring us to that actual rest, man.
The mental,
so that's why we got to
spiritual
labor. Exactly. You know?
Because we still under the curses when he said, I will bring you vexation of mind. So now we ain't got the vexation that these, that our people got because they don't got the truth. But we still waiting just earnestly.
No, but we are vexed because
I'm about to say we are
what to say, the filthy conversation of the wicked vex Lot's righteous soul, man.
Yep.
You know. So we're vexed at these damn people, man. These faggots, homosexuals, the acts that's committed in this place, man. That's against the Lord. Come here.
It says, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people. So a heathen can't get this knowledge, nor will a heathen be in any type of rulership in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know? You're going to be tributaries. You might set up a king of Moab, but that king of Moab going to do what? He going to come serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua through who? Through us, man. You see? Go ahead.
It says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
See?
Yep.
Break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, man. It's going to be order. It's always order in the kingdom of heaven. So it's going to be set up like, look, this dude is the head Moabite dude. You say, hey, if your people come fucking up, we hear some shit, we going to come holler at you, nigga. So you better keep your people in order. You see? Go ahead.
It says, and it shall stand forever.
And it shall stand forever, man. And this is what we building, man. The kingdom of heaven. Revelations 21 says what? That the holy Jerusalem came out of the sky? Well, that's those elect men, that we hope we are, you know, coming out of those chariots.
I got it. Right. Revelations 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. The first heaven and the first earth was passed away.
And what's the first heaven and the first earth? Can a brother grab 2 Ezra 6:9? We read it earlier. Let's bring it back. You know? Because this is the first heaven and the first earth passing away, man. Go ahead, bro.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world.
See, that's the first heaven and the first earth, man. Esau is the end. You see? Go ahead.
Esau's dominion.
Yep.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. So he said, y'all seen a new heaven and a new earth. That's Jacob. That's the beginning, man.
Yep.
And the first heaven and first earth will pass away. That's the end of Esau.
That's
you
right.
see?
Okay, the first earth was passed away and there was no more sea.
Yep. Because America gonna be what? Just a dry fucking land,
right.
man. Ain't gonna be no people here.
That's what I said, it represents the people, the
Yep.
sea. You know? And I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the power out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with man.
Yeah, with men, man.
And
That's why you read Revelation 7, it's 144,000. What? Men.
Yep.
See? Go ahead.
And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their power.
I want to bring out, this is 2 Peter, I read 3:10 to 13. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
See, the heavens, talking about who? Esau. Esau's society. The heavens, his heavens is going to pass away with a great noise. The nuclear destructions, the nuclear missiles that's going to hit America, man. That's the great noise, all right? That's your, well, it's not a theory. I was saying, it's your Big Bang theory. No, that is your, it's not a theory, man. If you can't see it's not a theory, that's your fault. Cause obviously these other nations want to use those missiles. They hot to use them, man. They lusting to shoot them missiles on America, man.
Look at North Korea.
Yeah, look at Russia.
Yeah.
You think when Russia had them parades, flying them missiles, they're thinking about bombing America. They ain't thinking about bombing nobody else. They're thinking about bombing America.
Hey, because the scripture says what? It says that pride is hateful before the Most High and men. So everybody see that America is the proudest fucking.
You ever see that commercial, Home of the Brave? View the proud.
Yeah.
Hey, Donald Trump shoved them guys out the way.
Right. Yeah.
And he just made more enemies. He don't know.
That's right.
But you just making more enemies, man.
Yep. That's right. And he just put sanctions on Russia that fucked with Germany and the rest of the allies. You know, flow of energy and shit. They like, no, we ain't accepting this shit.
Yeah, that's why I say they should hate the whore.
Exactly.
And burn her with fire.
Yep. Those that were Confederate would have laid a wound under them.
That's right.
You know?
I got a free
And you can see it playing out, man. It's beautiful, man.
This Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
You know, and that's you know what? And it really trickles down, starting with those elites, but it trickles down to America, because America is the spearhead of the Edomite nations, man. Okay, that's the spearhead, that's the warhead for these Edomites, man. America. All right.
Yep. Because all these people feared America at one point. You know, but now the weak saying I am strong. Why? Because now they have nuclear capabilities.
Yep.
And once this bitch is destroyed, and look, once this bitch destroyed, man, and those elect men come out of them, man, come on, dog.
And you know what? And that's how you know that the Lord, like the scriptures say, the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Because you look at all those ancient societies, how did they take down how you take down the nation first? A war, you take down that military. Then you invade and you take the people as slaves, man. So the Lord is gonna take down the military power of the so-called white man. Then we're gonna enslave all the other nations, man. And all the other Edomite nations, man.
Rome all over again. There's gonna be wars. They're gonna spend enemies. They're gonna spread themselves thin, and
But they already spread it things.
yeah.
All them bases like they got. Because they put the bases from the previous wars. They got bases, so they already spread the fall of Rome.
Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right. And when this devil get destroyed, man, it's like Friday, right? When Debo knocked out Red, he asked his pops, "You want something too, old man?" No. Why you come around here messing with these? That's what these other nations gonna be like Esau. These other nations, that's they the pops, man. You see what I'm saying? Knocking Red ass. Well, it's funny, his name was Red. Knocking Red ass out, man.
God, yeah.
Gonna knock Red on his ass. And the rest of these heathens gonna be like, no. Why you come around here messing with these guys, man?
That's what them nice folks like.
That's why it says, what, is this the man that caused the nation? They gonna be pissed at you, Esau.
I told you to leave these folks alone.
Right? Told you stop coming around here messing with these boys. Sorry, brother. You got more in there? Now keep going. You ain't get to the point.
Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh.
And what? That was the space race during the late 60s, man. You putting the space stations up there. And that's funny. It says, "From thence will I bring you down." That's when the ministry, through Albert Bivens, started exploding, man.
And that's when America basically, or the Edomite power started diminishing.
That's right.
Since then, man, America got into debt. You know what I'm saying? More and more debt. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, then Albert Bivens,